They released a new trailer for Otona Precure, and it's the most concrete piece of content we've gotten for this show yet, so let's go through it. We start on this shot of a new character, that from their appearance and the framing, I'm going to assume is the villain of the series. Then we cut to a clock at night, then right to adult Nozomi trying to do her transformation phrase, but she can't actually transform, so adult Rin apologizes to the onlookers for her friend causing a scene. Another shot of a clock, though at a different, brighter time of day. We cut to Rin scolding Nozomi for her antics, saying, "You're already an adult, you know," but Nozomi appears unrepentant. Then, seemingly by coincidence, they meet up with Urara, and then a further coincidence, the three of them come across Karen and Komachi. They all sound very surprised to see each other, if very happy. Then it looks like they all decide to go to a bar together, already leaning into the adult theme. At the bar, they run into Kurumi, who they are also very surprised to see. We also get this great shot of the five of them, which might be one of my favorite screen caps from this trailer. Also at the bar is Saki and Mai, another coincidence it looks like. We get this shot of Nozomi looking down an empty alleyway at dusk, while Kurumi says something about something happening that needs all of them to be together. Very ominous-like. Very nice. We also get another fuller shot of our villain person's face. After that, we cut to a scene of our girls drinking and Rin crying. Then one of my favorite details, we see them all make a group chat called Precure. The Precure group chat is canon now. All 8 of them cheer to Team Precure, and we get some rapid shots of them just talking in the bar. After that, we see some shots of their lives and their work, notably Rin looking at designs on her laptop and Urara in a dance studio. We get a nice shot of Nozomi looking at a corkboard in her room, covered in photos from around the time of the first 2 seasons. All while her voice is saying, "I used to think there was nothing a Precure couldn't do." We also see some neat character interactions from the girls, Kurumi with her head on Karen's lap, and Rin and Karen laughing about something together while Karen's voice says, "Being an adult isn't so bad, right?" We see some close-ups of a few of those photos Nozomi was looking at earlier, while she says, "Meeting everyone and becoming adults made me who I am right now." Or something like that. I'm translating this myself, and my Japanese is far from perfect. After that, we see a glowing flower bloom into what looks like a black flower, which is interesting, but it's hard to see since it's already transitioning into a scene of Nozomi crying, though it doesn't show us why she's crying. They give us the title card and the release date, with one more scene before the video ends. We see a very familiar glowing butterfly fly towards Nozomi's hand. Interesting. Alright, so things I noticed. Even more than things I noticed they included were the things I noticed they didn't include. They didn't include any fairies outside of Kurumi, and even then we didn't see her in fairy form. We saw them in photos, yes, but not in person. It doesn't mean they're not here, but it does mean that they might have a smaller role this time around, which personally I'm alright with. It makes sense with the shift in demographics to shrink the role of the mascot characters. The other thing that was very obvious, they didn't show any magical forms. We didn't see any Precure magic at all, aside from the butterfly at the very end. I do think the girls will transform. If they don't, I'll be rather upset. But I don't think it'll happen right away. A few episodes in, maybe. I also think that they've probably made changes to the Cure designs and want to keep them a surprise. That could be fun. And by fun, I mean I really, really want that to happen. I also noticed that from what I could see, there might not be any romantic subplots, which would be great, honestly, in my personal opinion. The trailer in general had a very nostalgic, bittersweet feeling to it, and especially with the whole clock motif going on in all the marketing, the passage of time is going to be a big part of the whole deal. I'm calling it now. I think this show is going to make me cry. I cannot wait to see all of the girls again, especially Saki and Mai. Goodness knows those two haven't gotten enough love. And waiting for October is going to be a nightmare. I hope everyone else is looking forward to it just as much as I am. Until next time.